much energy. Oh wow.
Yes! You can do it!
So today, I want to talk about the Terry Fox Run. The Terry Fox Run, this is Terry Fox, is a charity that raises funds for cancer research. I want to talk about the run itself, but really I want to also talk about Terry Fox as an individual. I think he is just so inspiring. It's really worth telling his story. I want to talk about the history of these runs that have been happening in Canada, but also all around the world, and happened yesterday here in Malaysia. And I want to talk finally about its connection with cancer research. All that and more in today's episode of Bad Genome. So let's talk about Terry Fox. Terry Fox, to me, is an amazing, inspiring individual who really did something that displayed the strength of the human spirit. He had cancer, and as a result of bone cancer, they had to amputate his leg. And yet, with one prosthetic leg, he decided that he would do this insane run across the length of Canada. It's really, really far. With the aim of raising funds specifically for cancer research. Again, he had one prosthetic leg. It was very painful for him to do this. I think he had so much pain. I think he had to hop on his good leg, and then like the springs on his bad leg had to adjust to the rhythm of his walk. But eventually, the pain just crossed this threshold, crossed this intensity that he could just bear with it, and he just went on with it. And what happened was he ran continuously for a period of 143 days. During that time, he ran, let me check here, for a distance of 5,373 kilometers, which is equivalent to one whole marathon in a day for those 143 days. So that's crazy, again, with that one prosthetic leg. I think it's just after 6 a.m. and we just arrived at Four Seasons. We're at the car park of Four Seasons. You can see a few other cars arriving. I think they're also here for the run.
Please report to the stage at this moment as we're going to take the quick group photo.
Wow, there are lots of people here already, even though it's like 6:15 a.m. in the morning. It's very, very encouraging. Everyone's wearing their t-shirts and getting ready for the run. And I can see that there's a stage behind me they've set up. I think this is the starting point. Very, very nice. Fantastic. I'm here with some friends who are at the Terry Fox Run, and we were just talking about how Terry Fox is well known in Canada. Is that right?
Yes, very famous. He's a very special person in Canada.
And why is that? Why is it? How is it that you know about Terry Fox in Canada?
You learn about it in school.
Yeah.
You learn about it in school, his story, his inspiration, and then it's a part of school. You do the Terry Fox Run every year.
Every year?
Yeah. Every year, yeah. Even in the snow. Yeah. Right? You did it in the snow.
Goodness, okay, wow,
snow
okay.
and ice, you do the Terry Fox Run. But if Terry Fox did it, these kids can do it, even in the snow.
They teach about him apparently in schools. I didn't know this. I think you just have to hear that story to be able to see just what an amazing person he was, what he's done, his example. Sadly, after the 143 days he died, he had to stop running because there was this intense pain, and he found that the cancer had spread to his lungs, and he had to be hospitalized, and then eventually, sadly, he died from that spread of the disease. But his inspiration, his message never died till today. You know, people remember him. If you know anyone who has been through cancer, who is suffering from cancer, it helps you to understand just what a battle it is, how much hope plays in that struggle to overcome that disease. And that's what he did for us. He gave us hope. Okay, 30 bucks, 30 bucks.
Are you ready? When I say Terry, you say Fox. Terry!
Fox!
Terry! Fox!
So yesterday's run was organized by Four Seasons Hotel in Kuala Lumpur. And thank you so much to the people at Four Seasons for doing this.
Good job. Well done, well done.
See ya.
Thank you so much. This is so great.
I didn't know the connection at first. I was surprised to find so many people there. You know, like they said something like 600 people registered. I was thinking, you know, it's just a hotel. You know, why are you organizing this charity run? But when I looked into the story, I found that there was a connection with Terry Fox individually, but then with the history of the runs. So apparently, the founder of Four Seasons, and he's also the CEO, is a guy called Isidore Sharp, and he had lost a son to melanoma in 1978. That was a year after Terry's diagnosis. And so what Sharp did was he gave accommodation, he gave food to Terry's team as he was traveling through the country on his run. And so that's very, very generous of him. So he was like one of the first few supporters on that first original run, that marathon of hope that Terry did across the span of Canada. And he kind of like spurred this initiative to get the run going with other people in schools, with other individuals, so that the message then carried on across the years. So that's, I think, the connection with Four Seasons, with the CEO, with the founder, and which brought us to yesterday, you know, in Kuala Lumpur, in Malaysia.
Are you ready? Oh, I love that energy! Gentlemen, in 3, 2, 1!
Personally speaking, just for the event, that was so special. That was so encouraging. And so many people turned up. It was very special to see everyone wearing the t-shirts and everyone just having a really good time. It was a fun run, you know, it wasn't a race of any sorts, but they were so generous, they gave prizes to those who came in first and second and third, that kind of thing. But everyone had a good time. It was really special as well because we were walking through the city of Kuala Lumpur. It was one of those special Sundays where they close off all the streets and you could walk in the middle of the streets. And you could admire all the tall buildings, walk through the old parts of KL, very, very charming. Again, just seeing everyone together. The streets full of people dressed in the t-shirts, doing this run that started so many decades ago, but continuing on that message and the legacy of hope. And all the way here in Malaysia. Isn't that amazing? That's so, so cool. Check it out. Oh, check out the crowd.
Amazing, amazing.
Again, many people came because they had a connection with Four Seasons. There were lots of Canadians there, but I also met some special individuals who had a connection with cancer, who were really there just to support the cause or to remember their loved ones who battled with cancer. And this is just their way of continuing on that journey. There's something really special about everyone turning up together.
You can do it!
And saying that, hey, you know, actually we've been through the same thing and we're on that same journey.
Terima kasih. You said stop here for photos. I'm taking a photo. Yeah. Thank you so much for serving. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay.
Any night, any day, let me take you away. All I need is just saying yeah, 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 yeah.
So the last thing to say is that Terry Fox raises funds to support cancer research, and that's amazing because that means that all the runs that happen right here in Malaysia goes towards supporting cancer research that happens right here in Malaysia. I'm not sure if you knew this, but there is this organization called Cancer Research Malaysia. And I don't work for them, they don't pay me to say this, but I am a big fan, and they are a group of professionals and scientists who are working really, really hard to develop better care, better treatment for patients right here in Malaysia and beyond. And that's something to be well aware about and supporting and being proud of, the fact that there is research and work being done here in Malaysia to bring hope to patients here in Malaysia. Okay, yeah.
Where are you? Don't hide away from
Thank you so much for watching, and please do check out the Terry Fox run. There should be one happening wherever you are. If you're in Malaysia, I think there are more runs planned for this year. So do look out for that. And I'll be there. Do say hi if you see me. Please do check out Cancer Research Malaysia as well. They're really, really good people. If you're affected by cancer, please do look into the events that they organize. They are really, really helpful. I'll put all the links to their socials in the description below, and consider supporting them if you're able to. Thank you so much, Four Seasons Hotel. That was an amazing event that you organized on Sunday. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much to the staff who were involved. Finally, this has been Bad Genome. It's a YouTube channel. We look at genetics and cancer. If this is the sort of thing that you enjoy, you're interested in, please do consider liking this video and maybe even subscribing to this channel. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next video.
And I have to know, say, where are you?
That's really insane. Yeah.